Chris, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You sure? You got those glasses on, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take them off, dude. I'm gonna do a whole little thing. Just
What is going on? Welcome back to the Scene Podcast. My name is Craig Smith. Obviously, you know that. Back here with my guy Chris Wash, Mr. Texas Recruited. Sorry if we're a little rusty. This is the like the first one in a month. It's been a long. We got the transfer portal going on. We got the AAU transfer portal going on. Twitter's blowing up. Tonight we got a guy that just committed to Oklahoma State. Russell Harrison. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Chris wanted to have you on, man. I heard you got a good story. So I hope he's got some good stuff that he can throw at you so that you can tell us the story. Because I haven't had a chance to really talk to you. I know your brother.
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, well, I'm from Lubbock, Texas, so that's first and foremost. Out in West Texas. I was a Tech fan growing up and stuff, so that's something you should know about me.
Yeah.
Be fun since I'm going to OSU now, huh? But
yeah, I think Chris said that he's got a new favorite team.
yeah, but so I went to high school at Monterey High School. That's where I went to high school. And out of high school, I went to NAI, Wayland Baptist. And I sat out 2 years after that and went to a junior college, Clarendon Junior College, about 2 hours away from Lubbock. And then out of JUCO, I was an All-American, and I went to University of Louisiana Monroe for 2 years, and now I'm going to Oklahoma State.
Craig, this kid didn't play basketball for 2 years and was a junior college All-American, top 10 recruit.
Number 7 in the nation.
And you were the player of the year, Region 5, is that what it is?
Yeah, Region 5.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Dude, yeah, I mean that's crazy. So he's out of school. Out of school for 2 years to just get that accolade is insane. So
yeah, hey man, it's okay to brag on yourself, man. Stop being humble. I hate that
man.
shit.
Nah, it's definitely a blessing that I got that for sure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hard work though. Always was
from what I read, y'all had like the most wins that season or whatever, right?
Yeah, that was the best season in history, program history, right there. So
and it ended up getting shut down. Was
by
that the
Coley?
season?
Yeah. I
okay.
ended up winning the national championship, but that's just my opinion.
But yeah, y'all only had like 3 losses, right?
Yeah, we had 3 losses.
Yeah.
Sure.
Man, this juice is good. Hey, Russ, what's it like being from West Texas, like basketball wise? You felt like did you ever feel like you were like super slept on? Didn't get a lot of exposure out there?
Definitely was slept on out here. It's not too much exposure being from West Texas. We don't really have the resources like the Metroplex and stuff, and a lot of the video guys and things like that. So definitely was slept on. My only offer out of high school was Wayland Baptist. So,
which is what, an hour away from home?
Say that again, sorry.
That's probably only an hour away from home?
It was 45 minutes away from home.
Okay, so
yes, sir.
I think Craig and I are going to try to do a way better job of getting some West Texas kids some exposure because we know there's talent out there.
A lot of slept-on talent out here.
What growing up like a Texas Tech fan and being from Lubbock, do you feel any certain type of way about them not recruiting you like at any time?
I definitely do. You know, it's kind of upsetting because I'm from here. I'm in y'all's backyard. You know, so it definitely is a little bit upsetting, but it also puts a chip on my shoulder now that I'm in the same conference as them. So I think it'll be fun.
you've had a pretty big week this past week with committing to Oklahoma State, and then Saturday you graduated from college.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you just tell us about that? Tell us how that's been. So you've had a busy week.
Man, I've been on the road a lot as well because I went to visit Oklahoma State and I got back and shot right out to Louisiana to go to my graduation. So it's definitely been a busy week, but it's been fun, man. I've enjoyed it. I've deserve it. So I'm proud of myself because I've grinded it out, and a lot of people out here don't make it. So I've stuck with it. I was out for 2 years. You would have thought, like, there's so many people that would have thought I was just going to quit. I could have quit so many different times, but I stuck with it, and I graduated college. Like, that's a thing to have your bachelor's degree. Like, basketball is going to eventually stop bouncing. So,
And so you're older, you're more mature, you get all the important shit. You understand that your education matters, and you're a guy that's kind of like legitimately started from the bottom and made it all the way to the top.
yes, sir, for sure.
So probably something that everybody wants to know is, like, when you put your name in the transfer portal as a grad transfer, like, who are some of the schools that you started hearing from, and like who were you kind of narrowing everything down to?
I from a lot of the mid majors, of course, at first, and as we kept continuing to just let the transfer portal go on and see who it all was going in there and getting picked up and different things because there's so many of us, over 1,000 in there. So, I kind of just stayed patient, and I narrowed it down to about 4 schools in the last 2 weeks, and it was between NC State, New Mexico, and then Tech had talked to me, but they didn't offer anything. So I was waiting to hear back from them and never heard anything back. And Oklahoma State, of course. I felt the best option for me and the best decision for me would have been Oklahoma State, so that's why I chose Oklahoma State.
Russ, did I call Texas Tech for you?
Yeah, it did.
How long after that did they call you?
It's about 5 minutes, if that.
I'm gonna have to cut that out, man.
You can't, bro. So tell me and Craig and tell everybody else.
Gosh.
Tell us all what you liked about Oklahoma State, because there's a backstory there.
Oh man, I mean, Coach Mike Boynton, he's just great, man. He's a really good coach and a really good person outside of basketball. And I mean, he was recruiting me in JUCO 2 years ago, so he's been watching me. He's been wanting to play for him. So I trust that he believes in me and I believe in him. So that's really a lot of the reason why I wanted to play for him as well, because he believes in me. I wanted to play for somebody who believes in me.
Yeah. So we learned kind of together, I would say, this time is, the difference between someone being interested in you and someone wanting you. And it seemed like Coach Mike really wanted you. And the thing I liked about him was he had been recruiting you for a long time, and he knew your story. He was very familiar with you and your family. And ultimately, like, I think that was the best decision that you could have made for yourself.
Most definitely. I have to agree with you on that, because, I mean, he already had met my family when I was in JUCO. He came and watched me play in JUCO.
So we're going to get some Oklahoma State fans in here to watch this. Tell us what they're getting from you on the basketball court. Like, what's Russ Harrison bringing to Oklahoma State next year?
You're going to get a great teammate, first of all, for sure. I want to win. I'm very competitive, and you're going to get a lot of threes for sure.
Okay. Is anything particularly going to happen at United Spirit Arena this year?
Oh, man. It's be a movie, man. It's going to be fun. I'm gonna have everybody on the team pumped up for that one for sure.
I can't wait to be there courtside in an Oklahoma State jersey, and that'll be I don't know what he's saying, but I want to know.
Man,
you hear me?
Why'd you say?
Russ, no, you cut out.
Yeah, we're here.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
It's definitely a special environment here at the United Spirit Arena. It's definitely gonna be fun. It'll be 1 to 2.
That'll be the only time I've ever cheered against Tech, but I've become a big Russ Harrison fan over the last few weeks, and glad to get to know you. And hey, tell us a little bit about high school, like what that experience was like. Did anybody ever come into the school and recruit you? I know you had really good numbers there.
Man, actually, the only team that really came there and recruited me was Wayland. Like, those were the only coaches that really came and watched me. Tubby Smith came to one tournament, but he also was there to watch Trey Young and Lindy Waters because they played on the same former North from Oklahoma. So,
yeah.
Hey man, tell me about some. Oh, go ahead.
no, my bad.
You get. Tell me about some impactful people in your life, man. Some people
Man,
that keep you on the straight and narrow.
I definitely have to say my father, my brother, my mom, my girl helps me out and stuff too as well. So just a lot of my family, really, man. I have a big support system, family, friends, all that. So
What's the age gap between you and your brother?
5 years.
Okay, I was gonna see if y'all maybe played together at some point.
Nah, he actually graduated right when I was going in to be a freshman. So
okay.
And you and Al are pretty close, right?
Yeah, we're definitely close for sure.
Good.
Have you ever heard of Craig Elo?
Oh yeah. Craig Elo went to my. That's the person out of my high school.
I just looked that up on the internet. I typed in Lubbock basketball players, and Craig Elo came up. That's funny.
And Jared Culver now, the only two.
Yeah, Jared Culver.
Yep. So
that's cool, man.
Russ, I think if you go up to Oklahoma State and take care of business like you can, you might be the next big guy out of Lubbock. But I would sure love for you to, make certain people feel a certain type of way for not getting on you a lot sooner.
Yeah, most definitely. And I feel the same way. I got a chip on my shoulder because it definitely is upsetting. I'm in your backyard and, you don't show more interest than you did. So,
yeah. And I mean, your whole family's there. You got a huge support system. Could have been like the hometown hero, fan favorite. But, now you go to Stillwater, you'll do all that.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you? I mean, I looked at their roster. Everyone on there is going to be a junior or senior, so they got a older, experienced team. So you'll fit in right there with your experience as well. I mean, I think y'all got a chance to do some things.
I think we got a great chance with the team we have coming because we, like you said, we are old and we are all experienced. So I think we only have one freshman, so we'll have to just take him under our wing and teach him some things.
You got Keon Williams.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need to take him under your wing.
The player too, so
yeah,
I'm definitely excited about this team.
He's good,
and it's going to be fun. I think we have a really special team ahead of us. So,
yeah. Let's see, man. Is there anything that you want to tell anybody that may be watching this just about your story and your journey? Because I don't think we might have not have done a good job covering it just because I'm fucking around a little bit. But you went from NAIA to not playing college basketball for 2 years to a junior college where you're an All-American, number 7 rated player in the country, season cut short due to COVID, to ULM where you average like 15 a game, to now Oklahoma State. Do you have a message to like any younger kids or even kids in college right now that are just like, hey, I want to quit or I can't make it because you went through some shit and made it?
I mean, my biggest thing is like what I've learned through my process and stuff. Everybody's road is going to be different, man. You have to, believe in your journey. You can't believe in anybody else's journey. Like, it's people make it earlier in life and people that make it later in life. So you have to just trust your process.
Got you. During those times where you thought about not playing ever again or maybe quitting or giving up, like what kept you going? What motivated you to stay on the course and get back in the gym and get where you are today?
Really, just a lot of my friends just, telling me that I should be playing out there with Jared Culver and watching him playing. I mean, he was going to the Elite Eight and things like that. They went to the Final Four one year. Like, just watching that, I wasn't playing. It motivated me to get back in there and things like that.
I got you. Well, man, I appreciate your time. Craig, you got any other questions for Russ?
Are we allowed to talk about your kid?
Oh yeah,
your family?
Yeah, that's
like
fine.
let's like tell me how you balance that, because I know basketball, especially being a college athlete, it takes a lot. So talk to me about the work balance.
It definitely was tough. I mean, I really didn't hang out with my friends as much. That's really what it came down to. I had to, be home and be there for my son and spend my time in the gym when I had my free time. That was my gym time. Other than that, I was at home with my kid doing my homework and things like that, just taking care of business, just really locked in and focused on the right things. You don't have time to sit here and do other things because you have another life to worry about now. So that's really what it was. That's what it came down to. I just locked in and focused on what really is important.
That's cool.
That's one of the things I really like about you, Russ, is that you're just different. But it's one of the main reasons because you've gone through some things. You're mature, but you know what it takes to get where you need to go. And you don't have time for all the extra stuff, right? You got a girl, you got a kid,
Yeah, for sure.
And you got to take care of your school and basketball. So, that's what I think Oklahoma State is getting, someone that's going to be, mature, and I would like to think probably the leader of that team.
Yes, sir. I definitely am gonna
go.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, I definitely am gonna go in there. Going to go in there and bring my leadership, my old wisdom that I have and things like that to the team, and try and help other people out, give people different perspectives, because you can always help people and see things differently in life, and it's not just about basketball, it's about life. You want to build brotherhoods and build relationships outside of basketball.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was going to ask you about Coach Boynton because I know, Isaac Likely, he's from the Metroplex. He went to Mansfield Timberview. He played at Oklahoma State for 4 years, and now he's transferring to Ohio State. He had put on Twitter that, Mike Boynton is a player's coach. There's not many coaches that will, just take time out of their day to listen to you, just vent. And I know I've seen videos when I think it was last season when Mike Boynton went, that kid that was about to quit the team because he couldn't afford it, and he worked at Walmart, and they walked into Walmart and gave him a full scholarship.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely he's a special coach, man. When I went on my visit, it was not one time I didn't feel at home or didn't feel like I was around family. That's just the way they make you feel. And he's the reason of that. He starts that as the head guy. So I think that's very important too. That's how you build a great team. So I think he's doing a great job, man, at Oklahoma State, and I'm proud to be a part of his program. So,
Russ, what time did me and Coach Mike call you? The first time we called you?
11:30.
On what night?
Sunday night. It was a Sunday night. 11:30.
Dude, that guy, Coach Mike, doesn't sleep. He knew Russ. He wanted him. He wanted to talk to him on the phone.
He can't sleep. He's always posting pictures of his Air Jordans.
Bro.
Yeah, he got the sure.
Dude, he's got tons of drip on the PJ, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That stands for private jet.
You got to.
Yeah. So, man, I've really congratulations on graduating college, because that's the most important thing. And congratulations on your commitment to Oklahoma State. I know that your whole family and you are ecstatic about that. I cannot wait to watch you play next year.
Yes,
I've
sir.
become a big fan. We're family now. Craig can be your family too, I guess, if you want him.
Yeah, I'm just a
Nah.
camera guy, bro. I don't.
You can be family, Craig. Don't worry.
Hey, man, I think I'm family with Coach Jackson and all them on the GPS side.
That's that's
Yes,
part of the
sir.
family. Man. That's his family.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my family.
All right, Russ. Well, hey, man.
Hey, hold on.
Take your time, Craig. I'm gonna finish my juice.
Yeah, bro. You got 4 or 5 of them back there. Do you ever have time to like talk to those GPS kids, like Tracy Godfrey and Jordan and all them kids?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely talk to them, and I try and help them out. And
Yeah,
sometimes I work out with them sometimes stuff and try and just show them like how you got to work hard and stuff. And even in these little workouts that you're doing, just my brother, like you might not think it's little right now,
yeah.
but it's big. Like it's gonna help you in the long run. You're really getting better. Like you got somebody that cares about you and really wants to help you succeed and do good in life. So you got to take advantage of that. Like I didn't have people like that really when I was growing up. Somebody like my brother out here helping those kids like he is. I mean, I played on a local team here. Like we were an independent team out here just like they are, but we didn't
What
play
was it
on
called?
like he's taking it was West Texas Zags. Also played on the local team called the Soldiers, but we didn't go to NBA brackets. Like we were playing the NCAA brackets. It's not helping us. Like we had talent, we had real talent out here. I mean, and so, I mean, that's part of the reason I've always been slept on too. We didn't really have the people out here like that.
Yeah.
Back when I was in high school, like my brother and stuff, that's really trying to help these kids. So they're blessed, and I just always tell them to take advantage of it.
I know that Craig and I have talked to Brandon and Al, and we're definitely gonna make a big effort to start trying to help push the kids out in that area as well. Because, I mean, bro, no offense to Waylon, but like your guys should have never been there, and you know that. I know that. Everyone knows that.
Nah.
So that just again, it comes down to exposure, and I know that. You all right, Craig? It comes down to exposure, man. Al and Brandon, they got good teams. I know that some people are in there, trying to come steal their kids and stuff like that. I want to make sure that don't happen either. We're gonna just try to. I love it. I went to Tech, so I want all those kids there to get an opportunity as well. And like I said, man, I'm glad I've gotten to get to know all of y'all. I think it's been beneficial. And
Hold on. How do you almost shoot 50% from the floor?
What do you mean?
That's remarkable.
Nah,
you damn near shot 40% from 3.
Shooting, I love to get on the gun and shoot, man. That's what I like to do for sure. I love to shoot. And I love the gun and working on my.
Do you think you can shoot better than me?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know about that, man.
I shoot just like you shoot your films.
Well, shit, it ain't got me nowhere yet. So.
Oh man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. If the film that Russ has just from his last year is ridiculous. So, Tech wanted a kid that was 3 inches shorter and averaged a couple points less and wasn't as old, and his 3-point percentage wasn't as good. And I mean, to me, that's nuts. But everyone fucks up.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I've got to know your mom and your grandmother and your brother real well throughout this whole process, man. And everyone's so supportive and in your corner, and that's all that matters, man. You got your son and you got your girl, and everyone's taken care of and everyone's going to be good. And you got a chance to do something special this year. And I think continue on with basketball after this year. So make sure that you're eating right and make sure that you're in the gym with Al, just getting up some shots, doing whatever you do.
I will for sure. Most definitely.